Hey y'all, gravity. Morning. It's cold as what's out here. On the way to the store. Get some sustenance for the house. I guess winter finally came, but how y'all talk about climate change, it might be like 70 degrees on Wednesday, who knows. But anyway, I'll make this quick. Maybe you'll be on this full drive with me to the store. Yesterday I put up a video, yesterday afternoon, about etiquette in reading the room and how I took black folks to task for their behavior during this whole True Kitchen and Cocktails dust up. And quick, if you don't know, a guy named Kevin Kelly owns his restaurant, True Kitchen and Cocktails, down in Dallas, and he proceeded to scold black women twerking in his restaurant after speaking with them twice beforehand about not twerking. Went viral, the videos, and everybody had their opinion on it. I produced commentary, the Bet on Black that I just did with Gothics. She had her commentary on it. Well, no, she didn't do commentary on it, but she gave her thoughts on it. The video is up. The audio will be up in a week or so. And other YouTubers had their commentary on it, including LAR Movement. You guys look out for him. He's over there on the channel. He got way more subs than me, and he produces good content. Every time he puts up a video, I make it a point to listen to it. 4 or 5 minute commentaries on situations. So he does good work and he shows love to me. So yeah, go ahead and give him a like and tell him Kid Gravity sent you. Okay, but yes, the True Kitchens and Cocktail situation, and this will probably be the last time I'm going to talk about it, because it's now becoming a dead issue based on the fact that it's happened over a week, and things don't last like that. So I put up the video yesterday and said, black people have a hard time reading the room. They don't understand where they are, and certain situations don't call for certain actions to be represented. Okay, that should be basic knowledge. But as more and more I started doing a little bit more research on it, and I knew about this before even some the black outlets picked up on it, because of course I was doing my research on the brother. So apparently he has a court case, pending litigation. I guess I don't know if I could call it litigation. We'll just say he has a potential lawsuit on his hands with his former business partner, who's based in Houston, and the business partner saying that he stole his recipes to start his concept, that he cut him out of the True Kitchen concept. So again, we don't know the details of that. We may never know. They might settle out of court. It's two brothers. I hope they resolve it. Excuse me. But I'm seeing now black people bring this up to try to demonize this man more, especially The Root. And I don't know if you follow my Instagram, Kid Gravity Beyond, but I put up a comment from the article they put up about that. Now, I think that was BS journalism they did, because those two don't even equate. But whatever. A particular comment, though, which I put up, they tried to say that the dude was gay. I guess because he scolded women. And one of the phrases in there said that he wouldn't have done that if it was a table full of gay guys or butch lesbians. He wouldn't have said anything. And I think this video is probably going to be about lazy journalism and how we as black people take information in. Now, we know media is a powerful tool, however you use it. Print, voice, video, we understand its power. But for The Root, who is owned by NBC and Univision, by the way, so they have a powerful media conglomerate behind them, for them to allow that comment to ride on their site is crazy, which shows that nobody's monitoring it. And I know Kevin's probably not gonna go sue because he probably doesn't even know that it's there. But if he did, it'd be kind of hard because that's somebody's opinion, and I'm sure they're gonna have somewhere that people that post on their opinions do not reflect those of the people in charge of The Root. But I said journalism because The Root has a habit, and all these other black media sites, they have a habit of playing both sides against the middle. They see a story, it's hot. I understand you're doing your due diligence by doing your research and making sure you give an accurate view of the subjects involved in your story. But for you to put out that story on the heels of him having this viral video and the attention, which, by the way, I want to shout him out for that because he's been getting so much media attention, it's curtailing into sales. So even though in Texas they're now 50% in, they only have 50% capacity, so it's going to hurt. But, you know, he's starting his Uber Eats and his takeout service, so hopefully he can get that money back. He can recoup some of it or most of it. But for them to put out that story on the heels of this to try to make him look worse, we're seeing this too much in media now, and this is why people have such a distrust in the media. That story is a private matter within the court system if it gets that far. Yes, it's public now because everybody knows it, but there's nothing moving on that. Now, if he was found to really steal the stuff, then you can use that as commentary and fodder to make him look worse. But an accusation, that's messed up. And I had just finished watching a battle rap blog from a battle rap blogger who just came off allegations like that. Well, not at that level, but serious allegations that damaged his character in the eyes of the people that he serviced and the public. And he spent time addressing this. So you can go check out Chris Unbiased. I think Chris Unbiased, that's the name of the channel, because he deleted his other one. And you can understand what I'm about to say. Lazy journalism is what's killing us as black people. Because, and I'm just going to say, black people are lazy. I know we've heard that trope used for years, but more and more that I'm seeing it now, if you can't do something as simple as do a little bit of research, that'll take you 5 to 10 minutes, you're being lazy. And then this starts to permeate in your life. And take it from someone who had many awards with their parents over being lazy. Now, you could be lazy just because you don't care, or you could be lazy because you're bored and you think you know everything. That's my problem. But even now, as an adult, I'm still learning and I'm still want to do more research. That's why I don't say things a lot nowadays unless I've thoroughly searched it. And we're watching The Root just go online probably and just search for things on Kevin Kelly, and then they saw something and just put it up. No context, no nothing. Now, they did put in, this is the guy from the restaurant. Okay. If you understood what you read with that lawsuit, that had nothing to do with him going viral. So it's just weird now watching this permanent black media now, because now we have that happen. Then we're watching the big names like Roland Martin. He does the same thing. He's putting stuff out there with no context, and then when you go look up yourself, you're like, why didn't he tell me this, or why didn't he tell me that? And then when you call them out on it, they get upset. Now, I could have easily trashed the Root on their Instagram page and said, why didn't you just say this? Why didn't you, where's the context? But what is that going to do? They're not going to see it, and then they're going to have their minions on the thread try to attack me. I don't have that kind of time. I got time, but at that point, I have to be in the mood to go back and forth. I'm trying now. People are telling me to stop going back and forth with people. I'm trying. But I'm just going to leave it there. Lazy journalism is a detriment to black people. Back in the day, you had the real journalists who sat there and pounded the pavement, and they spent years, months, weeks, days researching a story before they put out something. Now people are taking 5 minutes and writing entire articles not knowing what's going on. Or they do the copy and paste mode. And then when people are trying to get information, they're getting something wrong. And then when people like me or others correct them, they act like we're just making things up. So I wish the Root success, but just be careful on how you frame people and you frame stories. Because one day you might be up in that situation and someone reframe you wrong, and then you're going to want to sue. But yes, now I'm at the store, so I'm going to go in and get our supplies. I got my mask, so y'all can't tell me nothing. And we're going to see what it do. Thank you, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.